Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered about the twinkling lights? Those tiny specks of light are stars, millions of miles away, shining brightly just for us to see. That's right, the night sky is like a giant puzzle, full of mysteries waiting to be solved. Each star, each constellation, tells a story. And guess what? You don't need a spaceship to explore it, just your own two eyes and a little bit of curiosity. With a pair of binoculars or a simple telescope, the universe opens up even more. From the moon that seems to change its shape, waxing and waning through its phases, to the stars that twinkle like tiny diamonds, each one unique and special, the sky is full of patterns and movements. Constellations like Orion and the Big Dipper have guided travelers for centuries. These patterns have fascinated people for ages, inspiring myths, legends, and scientific discoveries. And today we're going to learn about some of them. We'll explore how these stars form pictures in the sky and what they mean. We're going to embark on an exciting journey to learn about the stars, the moon, and the planets in our solar system, and how the Earth moves in space. We'll see how our planet's rotation and orbit create the days, nights, and seasons. So fasten your seatbelts, space explorers, because we're about to take off on a journey through the cosmos and get ready for an awesome adventure. The universe is vast and full of wonders, and it's all waiting for you to discover. When we look up at the night sky, we see countless stars like tiny dots of light. These stars have fascinated humans for centuries, inspiring myths, stories, and scientific discoveries. But did you know those tiny twinkles are actually giant balls of burning gas? They are incredibly hot and powerful, producing light and energy that travel across the vastness of space. That's right, stars are like giant furnaces, burning bright and giving off light and heat. They are made mostly of hydrogen and helium, undergoing nuclear fusion in their cores. These stars are so far away that even though they are enormous, they appear tiny to us. The light we see from them has traveled for many years to reach our eyes. And guess what? Our sun, the one that warms our planet, is a star too. It's much closer to us than other stars, which is why it looks so big and bright. Now, imagine billions and billions of stars, all clumped together in a giant group. These groups of stars form what we call galaxies. That's what we call a galaxy. Galaxies can contain millions or even billions of stars, along with gas, dust, and dark matter. Our Earth, our Sun, and all the stars we see at night belong to a galaxy called the Milky Way. It's a spiral galaxy with arms that stretch out into space. It's so big it's hard to imagine. The Milky Way is just one of billions of galaxies in the universe, each with its own unique collection of stars and planets. Unlike stars, the moon doesn't make its own light. It's like a giant mirror reflecting the light from the sun. As the moon orbits or travels around the Earth, the way the sunlight hits it changes. That's why the moon seems to change shape in the sky, from a thin crescent to a full circle and back again. These different shapes are called the phases of the moon. The cycle starts with the new moon, when the moon is between the Earth and the sun, and we can't see it. Then it moves to the waxing crescent phase, where a small part of the moon starts to be visible. Next is the first quarter, where half of the moon is illuminated. The waxing gibbous phase follows, with more than half of the moon visible. Then comes the full moon, when the entire face of the moon is illuminated. After that, the moon enters the waning gibbous phase, where it starts to lose light. The last quarter phase follows, with half of the moon visible again. Finally, the waning crescent phase occurs, with only a small part of the moon visible before it returns to the new moon. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a ball and shine a flashlight on it. As you move the ball, the shape of the light on the ball changes. The moon works in a similar way with the sun's light. Have you ever wondered why we have day and night? Well, it's all because of the Earth's amazing spinning motion called rotation. Imagine the Earth as a spinning top. As the Earth spins on its axis, which is an imaginary line through the North and South poles, different parts of it face the sun. When one side of the Earth faces the sun, it's daytime there. And when the other side faces away from the sun, it's nighttime. This rotation happens continuously, which is why we have a cycle of day and night. It's like the Earth taking turns giving different parts of the world a chance to enjoy the sun. Gap 3S. Have you ever wondered why planets stay in their orbits around the sun? It's a fascinating question that has intrigued scientists and astronomers for centuries. It's all thanks to gravity. This invisible force is what keeps everything anchored, from the smallest pebble to the largest planet. Gravity is a force that pulls objects towards each other. It's the same force that causes an apple to fall from a tree and keeps the moon in orbit around the Earth. The sun's gravity is so strong that it keeps all the planets, including Earth, in their orbits. This gravitational pull ensures that the planets follow a consistent path around the sun. Without the sun's gravity, the planets would drift off into space. They would no longer follow their regular orbits, and the solar system as we know it would cease to exist. Now let's talk about the cycle of seasons. This is another phenomenon that is deeply influenced by the Earth's position and movement in space. The Earth is tilted on its axis, which means that as it orbits the sun, different parts of the Earth get different amounts of sunlight at different times of the year. This tilt is what causes the seasons. When the North Pole is tilted towards the sun, it's summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. When the South Pole is tilted towards the sun, it's summer in the southern hemisphere and winter in the northern hemisphere. This cycle repeats every year, giving us the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each season brings its own unique changes and beauty, making our planet a dynamic and ever-changing place to live.